we ready?
Maybe.
Okay, you can start now.
No, you start.
No, you start.
No,
so,
I don't
so
like
now,
it.
So now you know, like,
No.
you don't have to be like...
I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that. You start.
Okay. Hey everyone! Hello, welcome back. Me again, and her
And me.
again. For those of you who don't know us, my name is Denia,
And I'm Taylor.
and we're Books and Buns, honey. Because of the buns in our heads. I don't have a bun today, but it's...
It's because, you know, when you're sitting in a chair and you're getting ready to read and you just put your hair up in this, like, huge, messy bun, and that's just bun life.
Exactly, and it's all you need in life, right?
It's a bun and a book.
Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is our upcoming, anticipated, to-be-read pile for February 2017. And we are so excited to talk about these new coming books because, honestly, they're life.
All of them.
And like the most important part of all of this is like we're reading a bunch of new releases from debut authors. It's just starting with their first novel, and we are so excited to show you.
And the buzz about all these debut authors is just, it's so encouraging.
It's incredible. It's incredible. So Taylor, why don't you start us with the first book?
Okay, so first we're talking about one of the most anticipated reads, which is going to be out on February 7th, and it's King's Cage and the Red Queen series by Victoria Aveyard. Is that how you pronounce it? I personally loved the first book, and I loathed the second book. I just loathed it. I'm not gonna lie, I hated it. It wasn't good. She annoyed me. The whole thing was just annoying. But the end, like the last 20 pages, I was like, she's back! So I'm really excited for this one. I hope it's gonna be good.
Anyways, this is the third book on the Red Queen series, and we're so excited for this release because it's been talked about everywhere. We've met Victoria Aveyard. She's the sweetest. Oh my lord.
I mean, like, one, she's like the troll slayer. I don't know if you guys follow her on Twitter, but she is constantly like snapping back at people.
Oh, Tumblr too. Tumblr
yes.
too. That woman is all over Tumblr saying like, I'm gonna sit you down.
She's a freaking warrior princess. But on top of that, when we met her, she was so nice, and she wasn't one of those authors that was like, thanks, signs, next. She like stood there. She had a conversation. She asked about our day. Asked about the shirts we were wearing.
She was really down to earth.
It was like hanging out with your friend, even though it was only for like 10 minutes.
Exactly. So we're super excited about this one. So the next book in our list is Winter Song by S.J. Jones. And this book is coming out February 7th.
This one is, from what I can gather, it's kind of like a Labyrinth retelling. Labyrinth came out in the 80s. David Bowie was in it. And I think that her whole like inspiration was, what if he was redeemable? So I think we're gonna find a lot of romance in this story versus the amount of romance that did not happen in the actual story. So I think it's very loosely based. I think that's where her idea comes from, but pretty much a Labyrinth retelling with romance.
Awesome.
The next one is going to be The Conjuring of Light by Victoria Schwab. I believe on these books she goes by V.E. Schwab. It's coming out February 21st.
And this book is the like anticipated final culmination of this series, and it's been like so talked about and crazy, and we're so excited about this. Like, we cannot wait to read her. And I read her other one,
Savage Song.
The Savage Song, and I love that book, let me tell you. So I cannot wait to get my hands on the whole thing.
Another one of the authors who is super fun to me. I had the pleasure of meeting her at Y'all Fest, and she wasn't supposed to be at the event on Friday that I was at, and she was there, and of course I didn't bring any of my books. I didn't have anything. I didn't have my camera. I was like, you weren't supposed to be here. And she was like, you're right, I wasn't. I'm sorry. And I was like, I don't know what to do. She was like, here, I'll sign this poster for you. And so I end up leaving with this wonderful poster for her. I believe this was in anticipation for the new book.
That is a new book.
And she went ahead and signed it. It was pretty awesome. So she was really nice to me.
You see, that's what we need. More authors down to earth. The next book on our list is The Valiant, right? By Leslie Livingston. And this book is coming out February the 14th. Ooh.
We were lucky enough to score an ARC for this. I'm not going to be facetious. I have yet to read it. And I also thought I had a little bit longer because on here the slated date was a little different. But I'm really excited about it. Pretty much the book contains the untold stories of female gladiators in Rome. So definitely lack there of distressed damsels. These are some hardcore bitches. Can I say bitches? Because that's what they're hardcore. And they're also advertising a steamy kiss by age 8. However, I'm not so sure if it was steamy because Miss Denia over here took a little sneaky peek and she wasn't moved, so we'll see. It's definitely anticipated though. It's talked about a lot, and she was at Y'all Fest too, handing out cookies that matched like the cover of the book, so that was really cool.
Next book on our reading list is gonna be The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, and this book is coming out February the 28th.
Guys, The Hate You Give. First of all, Angie Thomas was also at Y'all Fest, and this is where I scored the arc. This is a debut novel, and it's inspired by the Black Lives Movement. I just don't even know what to say. I was crying by page 25. I don't think I stopped crying. It opens your eyes to things that, you know, you don't understand or you don't see, and you try to push it under the rug and pretend that it's not real if it doesn't happen to you, but this book made it real, and it made you feel everything that's been like rocking this world lately. So get it, please, everybody, now. It sparked a bidding war between publishers, and not only that, it's not released yet, has not sold a single copy, and it is already being made into a movie. Amanda Steinbach, I think is how you say her name. She played Rue in The Hunger Games. She's also playing the lead in Everything, and the lead in The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken, so she is getting up there in the world, but she's going to be playing our main character star. Just get this book.
Our next book on our upcoming most anticipated releases for February, it's Denton Little's Still Not Dead by Lance Rubin, and let me tell you, this girl is all over him. I haven't read this book yet, but she is crazy. She has told me to read and read and read, and I'm here like, I will get to them as soon as I tackle the other books. But let me tell you, this girl is so obsessed. This book is coming out February the 7th.
I am obsessed. I don't know. I can't. Look, I had never heard of Lance Rubin or this book until, once again, Y'all Fest. My goal was to read a book by every single author that was at Y'all Fest. And so this was his first book and only book at the time was Denton Little's Death Date. So I get it, and I'm not sure what to expect, and I am rolling laughing the entire time. He is now like the king of gallows humor to me. Lance Rubin is fantastic. This book was an awesome wrap-up. I can't say too much because if you're a newbie to Denton's world, then I don't want to give any spoilers for the first book, but if you have read it, this is an awesome like culmination of everything that happened in the first book, and I'm still crying, laughing, but there's also some really good heartfelt moments, and this book kind of shows you what it means to have a family and what it means to have a family that's not necessarily your blood. And it was awesome. And Lance Rubin, once again, is one of those authors that is stinking fantastic. I mean, he, signs the books for everybody and personalizes them, even if he has no time in the world to do it, and he remembers you. He commented on my Instagram before I met him, and when I got there and asked for his signature, he remembered me. So he's a great guy, great author. Make this a bestseller, maybe? Make it a bestseller for Lance.
Okay, so the next one on our list is Nowhere Near You by Lee Thomas, and this one is coming out February 7th.
Once again, obsessed, love these books. All my anticipated reads for February, I've pretty much read, saved for 2, but it's okay. Okay, it's fine, I don't mind. This is the sequel to Because You'll Never Meet Me. If you read that, then you kind of have an idea about what this book is bringing to the table. If you haven't, once again, I don't want to say too much because I don't really want to give anything away, but let's just go with, it's not science fiction, guys.
Okay, well, I mean...
But it is a direct quote from the book.
It's a direct quote from the book. Okay, so if you read the first one, you know what she means, because I'm here like, okay, so what's the point of this?
Science fiction, Ollie. I'm telling you, these books are great. I can't say it enough. You think it's contemporary until it's not contemporary.
Okay, guys, that's everything we have for you today. We did enjoy making this video, and
showing the books. February. Who needs a Valentine's Day date when you can
get your
stay
dates?
Home with your book?
Exactly. Boyfriends and girlfriends, if your boyfriend or girlfriend reads books, these are your
go-to presents
exactly.
right now.
If you guys would like to let us know about anything else, upcoming releases that you guys are excited about, let us know in the comment down below. Make sure to like and subscribe this video, and please follow us on our social media where we are like always answering to people.
Always active.
We're all over social media. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.